Welcome to your yin practice. Start by closing the eyes in a comfortable seated position. Bring a bit of focus and allow your mind just to calm a little. Keep the breathing soft. As we settle into practice, removing any stressors that may have been troubling us today and of any busyness ahead. Keeping our focus on this 40-minute practice and allow yourself this time to deepen and calm into the session. Bring awareness now to your head and to your scalp. Notice if there's any tension there. If there is, take a nice deep inhale through the nose and sigh out through the mouth, and as you do, just allow that tension to go with it. Just spend a few moments noticing any sensations and imagine the tension decreasing with each breath. Do the same thing now for the rest of your body, particularly the shoulders, the low back and the hips. Just take that lovely inhale and a deep exhale and just let that tension melt away. Gently start now to flick open the eyes. Bring some awareness into your surroundings and start to move gently over onto all fours, and we're going to set up now for extended child's pose. Settle down the hips and the arms are lengthened forward and the palms grounded. Your gaze is to the floor. Close down the eyes now and allow the hips to settle between the thighs. Ensure you feel perfectly comfortable and find that position to find your perfect stillness. Let's now spend our time in this pose, allowing the body to release into the position and finding some silence in the mind. Start preparing yourself for movement. Just breathing in and breathing out, and on your next inhale, lifting yourself up and coming into all fours. And let's just roll here, loosening out the shoulders, the arms, the spine, and even the wrists. Let's turn the fingers inwards and just rock forwards and back so we can work into those wrists a little bit more. Also try turning the fingers side to side and rocking side to side for even bigger release. Let's now do a few cat-cows, arching the spine up, reversing it, dropping the spine down, head comes forward. And bring yourself into a seated position. Cross-leg or lotus. Take an inhale, raise the arms above the head. Exhale and forward fold. Breathing in deeply through the nose, extending the back body and the sides. Exhaling deeply and just melting into the position. Prepare your body for movement. Inhale, walk the hands back in towards you, lengthen the spine, and then take a twist to the side. Coming back into the center and over to the other side. Coming back into your center again and just lengthening out the legs, just giving them a little shake off. And then coming back into the seated with the legs crossed the other way round. And when you're ready, take your forward fold in this position now, so we can get some evenness into the body. And on your next inhale, bringing yourself up carefully. Shake the legs out here if you like first, and then go into your twist, or you can just do the twist straight away. Over to the one side, and then round to the other. And now we're going to come up into kneeling. We're going to do Ardha Virasana, but here is an option if you like. This is a little gentler. You can sit on a block or have a blanket underneath you for extra comfort. Spin the legs round in front of you and then bring the right foot towards the right hip. And you can sit here nice and tall. Just close down the eyes, or if you're a little bit more advanced, you may prefer to lean back a little. Some of you may even lie completely down. I am going to take the sitting up tall option. Gently now taking hold of that right ankle, use the hands to help you, and spin it round to the front and just roll and shake the leg. May feel a little bit sleepy. So we just spend a moment or two here, just let the blood circulate round, and then setting up on the other side. So take that left foot round this time to the outside of the left hip. And make sure these positions aren't troubling the knees. You can lean back if that feels nice, or completely lay down. You may want to sit on the block here, and then just close down the eyes once you are comfortable. Prepare yourself to come out of the position. Take that left foot or ankle and slowly and carefully bring it round to the front. Give yourself a moment, and again just roll and shake the legs, the feet, anything that feels like it wants it. Circling the feet one way and the other. You can point and flex. And then bring in your legs around. We're going to go into Sphinx pose. So laying on your tummy and put the elbows under the shoulders. If it's making your shoulders feel a bit tense, you can always just lay down to the side and be perfectly rested. You can also bring the elbows out a little wider if that feels nice. Your aim here is to have some nice lengthening through the spine, whilst also we're strengthening the lower back. We're going to ease our way out of this position and coming up and back into a downward dog. And we're going to walk it out a little bit on the spot there, stretching out the back and the back of the legs. And just have a little roll around if that feels nice. Bring in the right knee forward now towards the right wrist, and that knee points to the right corner of the mat. Extend the left leg back and perhaps come down onto the forearms for pigeon pose. Or maybe you want to lay completely down if that feels available to you. You can also put a block under your right side, under the right buttock, for a little extra support. Find the position that works for you and settle down. We're coming out of this position now, slowly and carefully, and just sweep around that left leg and lengthen out the right leg, and again just easing them off, and then come back round. We'll do a further downward dog, and we can walk it out on the spot for a moment and then set up for the other side. So bringing that left leg forward with the knee pointing to the left corner of the mat this time, and try and have the same position as to what you did on the other side. So whether that's palms, forearms, or rested down onto the floor. Start making your way up now, slowly and carefully. Pause the video if you want a little longer. We're going to come into seated straddle. So just taking the legs comfortably apart, feeling a mild stretch on the inner thigh. Close the eyes and take an inhale. And then as you exhale, putting the hands on the floor and start to fold forward. I like to work into this one gradually. Just find a level that works for you. And during our time in the stretch, if there's any new spaces, maybe you'll go that little bit further. And on your next inhale, gently start to lift the head and walk the hands back in towards you. Maybe just have a little sway side to side, roll of the shoulders, whatever feels good for you. And then sweep the legs round to the front of the mat. And we're going to lay ourselves down now for our final position of Shavasana. Do take any extra layers if you need it, because we're going to be perfectly still. Start to bring some movement into the body now. Slide the heels in towards you and bend the legs, and rolling over onto one side. Just rest the head onto the hands for a moment. And in your own good time, bringing yourself up into a comfortable seated position. And let's do a breathing exercise. Take the arms up, inhale, make a mild fist, exhale. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, elbows down and back. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Bring the hands into Namaste. Thank you for being here with me today.